If all else fails, Leodero, Lord of the Mysteries 22 Pathways Ability Introduction. Today we are looking at the grumpiest people you'll ever meet, the Sailor Pathway, also known as the Tyrant Pathway. This pathway belongs to the Sephiroth Chaos C. Sequence 9. Sailor, at this sequence you will have great balance. You can walk on the deck of a ship in the middle of a storm as if it was flat ground. This your strength will be enhanced, and you will gain phantom scales under your skin, which will not only enhance your defense but also allows you to become hard to catch like a fish. You will also be as agile as a sea creature underwater, and you dive for up to 10 minutes with no equipment. Sequence 8. Folk of Rage. At this sequence, your strength and speed will be greatly enhanced when you are in a state of rage. This is why the Chinese fandom calls this pathway Grumpy Dudes. From translator, calling them Grumpy Dudes was the best I could come up with. I can only say the meaning is similar. Sequence 7. Seafare. At this sequence, you'll have an intuition-like grasp on magnetic fields, ocean currents, wind direction, and clouds. So if your ship has a Seafare, you will never have to worry about getting lost. All your previous abilities will be enhanced as well. Not only will you be able to freely travel underwater for more than 30 minutes, you will also be able to use some spells related to rain. Sequence 6. When blessed, you will gain decent supernatural abilities in the realm of wind, water, and weather. You will also be blessed by the wind. You can release a strong gust of wind from your body and increase the air pressure in an area and create strong wind under your feet for propulsion. You can create blades of wind for attacking or fly using a strong burst of wind. Even better, this flight is not considered flight by a judge's prohibition. This sequence is very easy when it comes to acting. Just remember, winds can rage too. Sequence 5. Ocean Songster. This sequence's ritual is to drink the potion while in the stomach of a Obninsk sea beast, because after drinking the potion, you will hear the thoughts of all sea creatures in your area. The Obninsk sea beast's stomach can defect these sounds. This sequence's main ability is like its name. You can use your song to influence your opponent. These songs contain communication on a spiritual level, so even deaf people will be able to hear you sing, and plugging your ears or converging your spirituality will only lessen the effect of the song. Advancing to this sequence won't make you a good singer, so you are still the same as before. When it comes to singing, the effects of your song differ depending on your voice and style. Also, starting at this sequence, you will have some control over lightning. Not only can you smite people, you can also enchant your weapon with lightning. Sequence 4. Cataclysmic Terror. At this sequence, you will gain the ability to cause all kinds of disasters like tornadoes, tsunamis. Even stomping your feet can cause earthquakes. You can spew white-hot lava, and your roars can capsize ships. Sequence 3. Sea King. At this sequence, you will become the absolute king of the sea. You will be able to freely walk at the bottom of the sea, cause tsunamis at a thought, raise sea levels, control all sea creatures. If it was a battle at sea, you can beat all beyonders that are of the same sequence as you. Sequence 2, Calamity, and Sequence 1, Thunder God, were never specifically mentioned in the book. As for True God, Sequence 0, Tyrant, we know the advancement ritual, which is to gather several 100,000 people who worship and follow you out of fear, then challenge a Sequence 0 True God to a fight alone and survive, then drink the potion in the atmosphere of fear and submission created by your followers. From translator. The wiki says 100,000, but the direct translation from the Chinese version says several 100,000. Can someone fix that? Even though a tyrant can't revive after being killed, but he can turn into light, create pulses that can destroy planets, and create magnetic storms that can even destroy information. The current god of this pathway is Leodero. All you have to do is yell his name, and you will be smited. It can be used as a last-ditch suicide attack, but I suggest you not use it. From translator, comment below if you guys like these notes where I say some random stuff, direct translations that differ from the official translation, and problems I run into when translating. And if you don't, I'll stop.